People asked if you still work for SOE.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Where did they think I went?
I don't know. We put you in a video.
Hell, if you don't change your ways.
We put you in a video one morning last week, and then like 20 people the next day asked if you still work for SOE.
Well, yeah, I was in the video.
No shit.
Well, then why were they asking?
Because they're retarded?
Yeah.
Well, we were just hoping.
Whatever. You all like that I'm here.
No.
Yeah.
Who?
Oh, you guys.
Us?
Yeah.
We just brought you out here because it's muddy and I didn't want to get my shoes dirty. Look at them hogging that. Yeah. That motherfucker's turning. It's a pretty steep.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a good one.
It's a pretty steep grade to be turning on that thing.
Confident.
He's gonna damage himself if that tractor goes up. Just a little bit. A lot of it.
So what's new H train?
Nothing. A little sick.
What?
You asked me what to do, and I said I was just a little sick.
Sick?
I knew we shouldn't have brought the contaminated one.
Yeah. Gonna cough on you.
There's a big semi-truck behind us.
Yeah.
Doing the speed limit.
Yeah, we're just saving his life by making him go slower.
Yeah.
He's gonna be surprised in a second when I slam my brakes on here and turn into this driveway. We'll use the signal about
We'll give him a good, give him a good 300-yard notice.
I do. I give him way more notice.
Yeah.
Most motherfuckers here don't even.
I was about to say, on the way back to Paris or coming to Camden every morning, it's amazing. Like, I just feel like either people just don't have signals or they don't have the limb, they don't have that left arm to be able to make the signal work.
They're just fucking stupid, man. Part of motocross track going up through the woods. You can see it's like Space Mountain that first turn. Or bobsled. It's really tight.
What'd you just say?
Stop. I just want to drink my water.
He does it to me all the time.
Yeah, but you need it too. Just trying to make you guys better.
Try it. It's not really working.
Heather just said I'm her favorite, so there.
Oh, well, lucky fucking you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, motherfucker.
Yes, that's right.
Fist me.
You can't bro fist, you're not a bro.
Whatever, it's a fan.
She can do whatever she wants. She's H-train.
That's right.
She's not a bro.
Oh, Isaiah and Thomas told me I couldn't make dick jokes because I don't have a dick.
It's true. It is true.
They told you what?
I can't make dick jokes anymore because I don't have a dick.
That's why Lance doesn't do it.
The sad thing is that you're more dude than both of them.
Yeah.
Who said it?
Isaiah and Thomas both did.
You would think it's like making gay jokes. Just because they're gay doesn't mean we're not going to fucking make gay jokes around.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it was a perfect, I don't remember what exactly I said, but it was a perfect opportunity, and neither one of those fuckers were going to take it. So.
Because, you know why? Because they're both bitches.
Yep. I'm going to watch this and be super mad.
You haven't seen this since we did all the work, have you?
What the hell, Heather? Good job.
I haven't been up here.
While we were all out here doing work, you were doing what? Horseshoes?
No, I was Easter egg hunting with baby.
Oh, that sounds fucking stressful.
Cool. Alright, door's open. I think it's cool that you can put a whole Easter egg in your mouth and spit the shell out like an egg-eating
I
snake.
couldn't do that.
Do you chew the egg up or do you just swallow it whole?
You just blow the yolk out the end.
Look, there's a trail of ants all the way up this.
I went on an Easter egg hunt.
Whenever I was younger, I would steal everybody's real eggs and eat them. They didn't like them. The other ones like cans.
I went on an Easter egg hunt. Right up the old fallopian tubes. It was time for the ovulation celebration. Isn't that what Dwayne used to always say?
Well, I don't recall.
I do. He used to say that all the time. Going on. Time for the ovulation celebration.
I don't remember saying that ever.
Hey, Heather.
What? Well, stop. That's why I didn't turn all the way around. I figured something was happening.
She smells different when she's awake, doesn't she?
We're going to have nap time the rest of the week. We only have enough room. We only have enough. We're going to have 3 people per pod.
Per pod. Hypergenic sleep chambers or whatever the fuck it is.
They have those
Like going to Avatar or something.
Deprivation chambers.
Sleep deprivation chambers. I've been in a few of those.
Yeah, our nap time's a little different. You don't actually nap.
You go and take a little nap in the thing.
Well,
Looks like an egg.
That's what they call a condo.
So are the keys in that, John?
Yeah.
You should drive one. I haven't seen you drive it.
You haven't seen me drive it?
No, and the people haven't seen you drive it either. Come on, man. Come on, man. Give him a show, man.
Can you drive that?
What do you mean, can he drive that?
I don't know. Can
That's
you drive
John
it?
motherfucking
Can you
Willis.
drive it well, I guess?
Does a cat have an ass, Heather? Does a cat have an ass?
Do fat babies fart? Hell yes, they do. Hey,
Can
I'm picking my snot locker, man. You got me on camera.
Well, yeah, it's
Cleaning
okay.
it out, then we'll fill
Sometimes I gotta, yeah, sometimes I gotta get the
At least
bugs
it wasn't my
out.
fart box.
You're nasty.
You gonna smell my finger?
Look at him go. Look how excited he is. He's so excited.
It's like
right?
an extension of his body or something. I feel like he's the, There goes all the grass he's wanting to grow.
I'm waiting for him to hit something.
Grass.
That's pretty awesome. He's
It
so,
kind of reminds me like on Avatar, the commander guy who when he's in the machine.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because the way he turned and looked at
Yeah,
us,
exactly, like he's gonna attack.
like he's gonna go pick up a tree or something. He's so excited right now. He said he was picking up these huge trees. That big tree right there, he said he picked it up and brought it over to the pile.
Really?
Yeah. Evidently it's like really, really strong.
Look. I need to go through. Oh, he dropped it.
It'd be cool if he could just throw it over the back of it.
Right?
There he goes.
Operating huge heavy machinery. You'll never see John Willis any happier than that.
I would drive that thing up on those fuckers.
That thing's awesome. It looks like you could just...
I would put an attachment like that on the car. On the Explorer.
Look, he's flying. He's like, yeah. It'd be awesome if he was locked in. Oh, he's got to set it level to get out. That's cool.
I forgot to put the thing down all the way. The door went up.
Look what you did to my boss's yard.
Dude, that thing's awesome though.
Pretty cool.
I was like, is it fun to drive? It looks like it's fun to
Kind of
drive.
reminds me of
What you did to-
the suits from.
Yeah, that's exactly what, when you
Alien?
turned and looked at us, we were thinking the one from Avatar, you know?
When he's at the end and he's like in the big suit thing. The way you looked, you kind of had
Yeah, the way you turned and looked at us like you were gonna run us
You
over.
could make it go faster. Like you could drive it around town. I would drive it if it would go a little faster.
I was thinking we could put one of those attachments on the truck or something.
Wes said it only goes 7 miles an hour. When you're in it, it seems a little faster.
I bet it feels way faster.
So much for having grass.
Well, Heather just
Yeah, Heather
Yeah.
driving around messed everything up.
she just chewed it all up.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Nope.
It's
So
all my
this
fault.
this all right here
Terrible person.
went downhill. You can kind of see if you zoom in down where those trees are how low that was. We actually brought it up about 6, 7 feet.
Yeah, it was pretty much a hole out there.
Once it dries up, we'll get in here and do a little bit more. I actually mowed all this grass this weekend. It's growing rather quickly.
All the grass you just tore out?
He'll be back tomorrow.
He's just moving the seed around.
Yeah.
Well, at least now he can't yell at me for tearing up grass.
Like, seeing Jack and Wes drive those things, see how it's kind of like jerky?
They're a lot smoother just because they've spent hours on it.
Totally smooth. Like they have the extra key that makes it run smooth.
They take it out when like John's gonna get in it quick, put him back in the beginner mode.
They put the different tune on.
Yeah, put the different tune on so it drives all glitchy. He'll think it's him, just give it to him. Mr. Carpenter Bee.
Okay.
Hey, there's a dead bird.
Oh, yep.
That's pretty dead.
He's as dead as Julius Caesar.
Wouldn't say quite that dead, but pretty dead.
Those are the access panels for the chases.
That's what I remember, the holes. Okay.
So we can get up, run more wire, do whatever we need to do. I wouldn't be opposed to leaving this contrasting wood trim, except that I think they have already painted some of it.
I was like, I didn't even think they'd painted yet. Actual paint.
Prime.
Yeah, they haven't actually painted
Like
shit.
a bunch of it's primed in, so there's really no choice. But the paint needs to be painted anyways. It'll seal it up.
Yeah.
So
Plus that glossy look, it'll make it look dressier.
there was, what do you think there was in here? 15 dudes, maybe?
There's a good amount of people in here this morning.
They were all finished. It looks like they finished all of it, so it's ready for the final paint now.
Good job, for the video.
Yeah, it's all done all the way. It's ready for final paint.
That's good.
I wonder if they've done any more in the back. These are the tiles we got. Giant porcelain tiles. They make this figure 8 pattern.
That looks really good.
That's going on the walls, on the back wall.
That's cool.
And then these tiles right here, these broken glass. You can see it better right here. The matte gray, gloss black, broken glass. Those are running on the side walls in here, up and down vertical, because when you cut this glass, it won't give you a clean finish. So we're gonna run them, plus I wanted them up and down anyways. So it'll give you a nice clean finish on the edge. And then there's a polished, almost chrome stainless steel track that will cover the edges.
That's cool.
And that's this wall and this wall. And then on the floor, you have to use a much smaller tile because it's not a big surface area, so we can't use a big tile. So we're using these. They look like gray slate almost.
Yeah, they look good.
And it's a porcelain. And that'll be the floor in there. And that's both downstairs, and it's got that gloss red glass panel with all the fixtures. So that tile is here. It's on site now. So
Sure looks good.
they're literally ready to put these 2 downstairs showers together now at this point. That's how your whole life is, isn't it? You're towered over. So we got all that diamond plate. They're going to start cutting, breaking. We're going to put diamond plate on this whole wall, these little side pieces here, and all of this trim up top will be covered in diamond plate. And then they're going to take some angle channel, same stuff we used on all this, and cover this whole edge here, so you won't see any of this wood.
Oh, cool.
It'll all be diamond plate, top to bottom. We'll put some kind of threshold on or some kind of cover kick plate on the bottom. And then these stairs come out. When you come up, the landing pad, Marcus, again, fucking awesome job. He just gave them all the vector cuts and everything, all the vector programs for laser, water jet. Up on the landing here, there will be a 30-inch round SOE logo. And then we've got to decide whether we want to see it standing here on it, or you want it facing you when you come up the stairs. We've got to decide that. But it'll be that deck right there, that gloss red deck, that black plate will be over that big.
You're talking about Marcus Allen?
Marcus Allen, yeah.
That guy's good.
he just threw me some more artwork too. We've got new artwork for our Blade Show artwork. And we've got some artwork for 5 or 6 other projects, and he just threw me some artwork for Farm Truck Tough and Farm Dog
Cool.
Tough. And we've got
I'm
a
glad he
lot
came
of-
out for the party, so he's a good guy.
Yeah, I expect he's coming out here again shortly, but I expect we'll probably see him for the 4th of July also. So, interior design lady was here, and that went well. I'm very happy with probably 80% of what she had, and the other 20% was just a matter of just we need to find a different product. So Tuesday or Thursday next week, we're gonna go to Nashville to Home Expo, and you should probably just fucking go with us when we go. Like, it'll blow you. Have you ever been in there? Take all the coolest shit out of a Home Depot or a Lowe's, like the 5% of cool shit, and then times that by a fucking 1,000, because there's like 90% of the shit in there's cool. And you can get a tile that's like $2 a piece, or you can get a tile that looks very similar that's $50 a piece. I mean,
Just like everything else,
fucking nuts.
you can
Like,
get
go
what you need, or you can get
natural
way more
stone
than
or
what you need.
synthetic,
That's
and
awesome.
then, it's just incredible. Like, you go in, there's just fucking rooms and rooms and rooms of tile, and then there's rooms and rooms and rooms of hardwood, and you can get a synthetic or, you know, anything you want. They've got river stone you can put down, traditional round river stone, which I'm told is very hard on your feet. And then they've got some that's been fucking sanded and polished, so it looks like river stone, but it's flat on top, so it's not
That would
hard
be
on your
cool.
feet. Just a lot of really, really cool shit.
Does it have like a polyurethane on top or something to fill it in, or is it
No, it's some kind of, it's still
synthetic and it's still?
Well, it comes on a mat, on a mesh, so you trowel it down, you put it on your thin set or however you attach it, and then you put grout it.
Okay.
So we've decided up here, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put this steel that we used, we're gonna use the exact same steel but in red right here, and then we're gonna cover all of this wood. We need to decide what we're putting on these walls. They're gonna come through, and we've got a lot of spots that are nasty and need retouched up for the beams. So they're gonna color match this kind of like dull flat gray aged black, and they're gonna come through and paint all of our beams so they'll be retouched. So there's no rust, there's no, you know, machine marks where they took parts off or ground down. And then we're gonna cover all of this shit where the red steel comes. They're gonna take and fill in all this down piece where all this wood is. You won't see none of that. This is kind of a lot. I don't want to carry the wood, that red metal that far down, so maybe we'll put diamond plate on all of this inside, just like the outside. These walls, we can put, maybe it would be a good contrast to use that silver steel that we used on the walls, contrast with the red, and then the raised deck or the carpet, you know, tiles we're going to use down here. But I kind of want to have mirrors here, maybe also.
I was just about to say, if you're gonna use it as your gym, dude, put some mirrors
Well,
up.
this is just cardio though.
Well, I know. I just meant
If
like,
the mirrors are on the wall, I mean,
so it's like a gym,
you're gonna look
you know,
fucking
like
it up,
a
fucking
gym.
Heather.
Yeah,
Poor Heather, she'll be fucking slammed into that wall all the
Yeah.
time trying to look at herself.
like a gym genre, you know. Or you could just do SOE logoed, like printed. If you had some sort of print wallpaper that had SOE logos and stuff.
Decals and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, man.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at with this piece. Over here, we're still undecided as to what we're putting in the offices. She asked if I wanted her to start sourcing furniture, and I really think, I'm sure she can come up with something very cool with furniture, but I really want some pieces in here that Carrie's done.
That'd be cool.
So if we can get some barn doors or something fucking giant, I still want.
I was gonna say, because how many people you want to sit at your office table? It'd be a lot, yeah. If it's a conference room.
I still want a aircraft wing
Oh, that'd be cool. For a
conference table.
Yeah.
There's a local company in Nashville that does that. On what scale, I don't know. There's 4 or 5 companies in the United States that I know of that do it. But Carrie knows somebody in Nashville that actually does the aircraft furniture stuff. So we're going to talk to them. We've got 30 feet here. So realistically, to put a 20, 25 foot, well, probably 20.
20, yeah. Give you 10 on the ends.
But on a 20-foot wingspan, the width is the issue. So we've got 10 by 30 to work with in each bay. But I definitely want some stuff Carrie did. He's got that fucking giant all thread, and you crank and you can raise your table and stuff like that.
Cool.
He does some crazy super heavy chain, and he welds each link to make it legs, so it comes down and wraps out into feet. like what he had there at the
At the
expo
show,
that time.
yeah.
So I really want to get with him on a couple pieces for in here. Definitely something. We've got that big ass wood table we bought at the expo. We're probably a month or so from having that shipped in, and then I want to have a couple of Carrie's pieces throughout here. And by a couple, I mean like several, just a piece at a time, because he has time.
I want one of those humidors.
Dude, he's so in high demand. We're having doing some humidors. We haven't discussed quantity on them yet, but we're gonna do the SOE humidors. But I'd have him build you a custom one because he would do it for you.
Yeah.
He just hit me. That dude just hit me up. So for Smiley's birthday, I'd asked about a humidor, and in like 3 days' notice, he built one, wasn't happy with it, ripped it apart, and hand built the whole entire thing. Like he bought out a company that was making humidors, and he bedazzled one of those, which sounds, it takes away from what he really does, but he wasn't happy with it, so he fucking started from scratch and made every single piece for Smiley. So last night I read an email from him, and he's like, hey man, I'd like an NSW rig and an admin panel, a few things. And he's like, just let me know what I owe you, man. It'd be an honor to, work with you on the humidor project. And that fool wouldn't let me pay him for that humidor. Like, we gave him a little bit of money, but what he asked for was fucking asinine. And that was prior to him actually putting the project together and delivering. So, needless, like, his money's no good with us. It never has fucking been any good with us. We just take care of him. He's just always been good to us. Why do I always draw a blank? I want to throw him a plug. What's the name of his company?
Who? Carrie?
I don't.
Damn it. What's his whole name?
We're going to edit this piece out.
Okay.
Because I don't know that either. Okay, we'll go back in and add that in there somewhere.
Yeah. We need to figure out how to put links in. You can just put a link on the screen.
Well, Colin's lazy. He knows how to do it. He just won't do it.
Colin's not it.
Colin doesn't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that.
I bet I could watch a YouTube video and figure it out.
Yeah, just Google it and it'll pop up.
Heather?
I'll do it whenever I'm not
It's true.
doing one of the other
We'll do it when
things.
we're not
Google
working.
me and I'll pop up.
Something,
Call
I can't remember what the name of it is.
I don't
Hey,
know,
text.
just Google
Here,
it.
Found it?
Just Google it.
I couldn't remember what he said.
Do that. They're like, click on the link. Like, point.
Hey, Heather. Shut the...
It's Southern Restoration.
Wait till I get a hold of your hand.
I really don't.
So, okay, go ahead and roll. Are we rolling?
Yeah.
So, through here, this steel that we use, it's kind of a silver gray, almost reflective. That's coming through here.
Look at that.
It's actually this stuff right here. And they've got all these pieces, these channels where it runs in, so it cups off. It looks very finished. That is going to cover this whole bay here. And I think in the bathroom as well. And then up here, I really wanted copper, but the copper's not working with the brushed stainless and the red. It just doesn't work with the cabinets we've chosen, especially with all the stainless appliances. So we're going to use tin. We're going to use a couple of different tin patterns that'll alternate through here, and it'll come from here and here. And then the cabinets, we're using a locally sourced cabinet made within, I think it's within 20, 30 miles of here. It'll be the same design cabinets that we could have gotten from Craftsmade. We're going local. We're going to paint it. Our painter's going to paint that shit up. It'll look literally like red lacquer, like an Amron paint, like Ferrari would use. It'll be that red Ferrari color, and that'll be all the cabinetry. Amanda has picked several tile and carpet products for her office. I don't have a fucking clue what that is. There's some really cool light fixtures for the bathroom that they've picked out. She's got a light fixture in here that has some cables hanging down at different levels with 20 light bulbs. I don't know if they're LED or not. I'm guessing nowadays it's probably something LED. I'm sure it's fucking retarded expensive, whatever it was. So I would assume, I would assume that it's probably LED. The carpet here is going to carry into here, into her closet. There will be carpet here. I don't know that her and I are using the same carpet. We're going to go ahead and throw carpet down in here. eventually I want to put some hardwood in here. I'm just not sure where the desks and stuff are sitting. There's some custom drapes that are being built for Amanda's office. And then over here, I had thought I wanted some big vertical hardwood blinds, and we still might do that. The issue is you have this slants down. It's 18 inches lower there than it is here. So your blinds, we'd have to mount a track. We'd have to build something out here and mount the blinds to that, which is totally doable, but it's going to look silly if you have this thing level and the roof line doesn't run level. So what she said is, she goes, what if we make something from the floor that when you push the button, it slides up. So it'll slide down, it'll slide up.
That'd be cool.
And I said, do you know of that, a product that does that? She goes, no, but I'm sure we can get somebody to do it. If it doesn't exist, I'm sure we can get that to work. Think almost like, or think like garage door opener, steel roll-up doors.
It'd be cool if you had some of those, that glass that just fogs.
We could do that. That was an option. And,
or frost or whatever.
We didn't go with that. I kind of wanted, because you can still see shadows and shit through it.
I think that's a small gray garage door thing would be neat.
But then it has to carry in. Like we could do a roll up, but
then you lose
how much.
Well, I was gonna say if you do a thinner one, because if that one could roll up, if that big ass door can roll up in that small space, if you use a thin gauge,
like at the malls and stuff, the different stores.
Yeah.
You're talking about a
Yeah,
box
that's
about
true.
this big.
Because I was like, we had them in the store at Jared's.
I don't know about the opening size though. Like this opening is bigger than that opening, I think.
But it'd just be longer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the size of the box
Would still
right,
be,
would
yeah.
still be.
But then that box sits up there and it looks fucking stupid because the box has to be level and the pitch of the roof is not level. And it might not fucking matter at all. Once you see it 100 times, you don't even fucking notice.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put the same tin that's on the roof out there, the silver gray. We're gonna throw it up in here and in Amanda's office and in the corridor here. Just get it done. We can change it out if we decide we don't like that. Again, the beams, like there's a bunch of rust here and there's some different stuff. This here, the tin is going to carry over and cover all this insulation foam that was here literally originally. Yeah, who did that?
I don't know.
What is it?
A little smiley face or something.
Somebody drew a little devil face or something there. But I'm saying it wasn't Sebastian.
I don't think he's tall enough.
Get out of the way, Lance.
It is in pencil.
Yeah, and you give him a pencil, he'd chew on it and eat it, so.
Yeah.
It's a weird little face.
He's a weird little guy. He's a special little guy. So, all the doors are on site. I don't know why those aren't in yet, or
They still got to put your molding and stuff around
they're
them.
going to take this ducting here. While they're painting these beams, they're going to paint all the ducting, and the ducting carries through Amanda's office. Because I told them to run it that way, so it wasn't in my office. No, I didn't. That's right.
I figured that's actually what happened.
They're going to paint that. This will all be covered over. This piece here will actually step down where the tin is, and then step up. And then we're going to have this whole entryway, everything in here white, is going to be slate tile. We're going to use some really big slate tile, though.
Oh, cool.
And that'll go
like
on
a 2x2 or something? 2 foot by 2 foot?
Probably bigger than that.
3,
yeah, something
36.
really big.
Wow.
On this wall here, and then the smaller pieces obviously through there. So everything in this corridor here that's white will be covered in slate, and then the big 6-foot laser etched SOE logo. So from the stairs, when you look back, you'll see that, that logo.
Nice.
Or we might just put a giant cock one right there, but not like a combat cock, like an actual cock.
Cock.
Much like, you know, if we took like Colin and Lance's.
Like a semi-flaccid.
If we took Colin and Lance's and combined it, it'd be like that. So if we took that and then magnified it by 40 or 50,
Yeah.
it would be like Heather's.
I'll be honest, I think you're giving me a little more credit than I'm due. But
So
Especially
to be less than repulsed, call Lance.
for a mediocre time,
For a mediocre time, if you want it short and soft, things like that.
like a sea cucumber.
Yes.
So
Okay.
we're talking about a jellyfish tank. Like we're gonna put.
It's true.
We've got a big area here. What do we got? 40 feet. 20.
Yeah.
20. We got.
It's 30 foot
10,
long.
60.
Yeah.
You got 25 feet right here.
Yeah.
So my thought all along was we're gonna have cardio there. We're gonna have a few pieces of gym equipment here. When we come up, if we don't go to the gym or whatever, we can lunge across here or do whatever. But I always thought we'd have a couple of, you know, multi-machines, like some hoist or hammer strength stuff, a couple small benches and some dumbbells and shit just right here. They were saying we should put some display cabinets with, you know, our limited edition SOE stuff and shit like that here. So I keep thinking, you know, we want a jellyfish tank. The smaller tank's hard to maintain. Your jellyfish die pretty fast. I want a jellyfish tank that goes from the first floor to the second floor. We won't put it in this building, but it might make it into the new building. We've got some emails out to some big aquarium builders. Some of the guys, you guys listed on YouTube, we've talked to that dude. We've sent emails. We're talking to the guys out of Las Vegas that have the TV show. And I really want a 2-story fish tank, and with a fish room behind it. So all your maintenance is from behind, all your filtration is from behind. It has its own room where you can access it. It has a barrier like a shower has. You put down a basin, so any water spills, it evacuates, leaves, you know, right into the septic systems or to the outside. So there's really, all you do is it gets wet in there. You don't have to be careful with it. It gets wet, you turn the fan on, and it fucking dries everything out. So I know we can run a shark tank from one wall to the other, so the shark can move between the walls, just like with a fireplace. You can have the fireplace on both sides. And a lot of these fireplaces now, it used to be gas fireplaces. A lot of them, you can touch that shit. Like, I don't even know.
Kind of like a convection stove, and touch it, the flame's not hot to your hand.
Yeah, it's not even a real flame.
Yeah.
It's for appearance wise, and the gas ones, natural gas coming out of the glass and shit. Fire features are very, very inexpensive now, and you can do some amazing fire features with wind and stuff that twirl little funny tornadoes and shit. Yeah, we're gonna have the flamethrower cocks out at the front, the big 6-foot steel ones, and in the front gate, the Jurassic Park gates will have big, huge 3-dimensional.
I would say the 3D ones are sticking out.
Yeah, so like radiator busters, but they're cocks. But fire features, shark tank, stuff like that, will make it into the next building. We'll have an 8,000 square foot apartment upstairs. It will not be all outfitted as an apartment, but it will have a huge, giant area, you know, pool tables, shit like that. And we'll live there until we build the main big house, and then, you know, we'll have apartments above where people can stay or whatever, you know, when people are visiting. So the fish tank can go there. But anyways, it's the jellyfish tank. So we can put a jellyfish tank, you know, have 2 column big tower tanks. I always wanted just some tanks. Unfortunately, fish tanks have to do with surface area and not volume of water. So you can have 100 gallons, but if you only have a little surface area, it's only rated for so many fish. I would love to just have a fucking 1,000 neon tetras in there. They're blue and red, they're awesome looking, or just a shitload of Siamese fighting fish. They would eat each other really fast, but
betas.
It looked pretty, yeah, it looked neat for a day. They eat all their fins off. But you could have 2 big round tanks right here. That's totally doable. And then Lance started to give us a little bit of knowledge on the Portuguese man of war. So go ahead and...
Because Heather didn't know about it.
Yeah, so the Portuguese man of war is kind of like a jellyfish, but it's not like Colin was saying, it's not really a jellyfish or whatever. But they're nocturnal creatures. They roost in the tops of trees in the daytime. They'll come down at night across the beach, kind of like little sea turtles and shit, across the beach into the water. And that's why people don't surf at night, because they'll fucking kill you. They're very deadly. And do you ever see anybody surf at night? Seriously?
People surf at nighttime?
Oh, really? Where?
I go swimming. Whenever I went to
Where have you been?
Are you like in freshwater surfing or what?
No, I'm saying the first time that I ever went to the
You're talking about like during
nighttime.
the Mummy when he made the river?
The first time I ever went into the ocean, it was at like 10 o'clock at night, and I was all out.
Were you surfing?
How far away from the beach was the hinterland?
What?
Where they roost?
This isn't even. I don't believe it. Most of the things that
Were
Lance
you-
says, I don't believe.
Were you above or below the high water line? Exactly. You don't know. You ain't know.
As far as
I'm just telling you.
Where was this?
Northern South Carolina.
There's no ocean there.
Yeah, there is.
No.
Yeah, there is.
No.
It connects to the ocean. There's a beach. No one out there.
No.
There's a thing that's from there.
I think maybe you're getting this confused with the Great Lakes.
Is that on the East Coast or West Coast?
Do what? It's on the east. What is the East Coast?
What is?
The North Carolina, South Carolina.
I thought they were north, not east.
But I got stung
North
by
and
a
south.
jellyfish the first time.
No, man, I watched
Yeah.
No.
Was it at nighttime?
It wasn't nighttime actually.
Really? You're lucky it was a jellyfish and not a man of
Because
war.
Mom and James were walking, and they kicked
Mama James?
Mom and James were walking.
You need
and
to
James-
enunciate.
James kicked the jellyfish into the water, and Mom's like, "Oh, the girls are out there," and he's like, "Oh, they'll be fine." And they said not even 5 minutes later, I came like on shore. I was like, "My arm hurts," and they looked.
Did you have
and
a
could
pee
see
on
where
it?
got me. No.
It's like when you were little and we used to put scorpions in your bed. Well, while we have you here, would you like to operate this saw for a minute?
The salt, no.
You're supposed to.
You should just go squeeze the trigger and turn it on. Why?
It's sharp.
You like that?
Well, if as long as you put your
You like
arm
that
around the
tiny
saw blade.
LED?
I never heard that.
Desk pop?
What?
Have you done this spot?
Desk pop, everybody does it.
We honor the flag. You shit on the flag when you don't do a desk pop.
So when you just walk in the building and just rack them
When was the
off.
last time you had a desk pop? September of 08.
I don't even know what you guys.
We're not surprised, Heather.
I'm
You
done.
really disappoint me.
H strain.
You stay here.
I'm gonna get you some of those. I'm gonna get you some of those National Geographic animal cards that I used to have. The Portuguese man of war.
I'm gonna look that
Seriously.
up. I'm gonna Google it.
They're nocturnal. They roost on top of trees in the hinterland at the daytime. At night, they come down. They go across the beach from a high water mark, and they go in and they start killing shit and eating it.
This is the shit we deal with on a daily basis. The barnyard is at full barnyard action right now.
Probably bring that up about 4 times that day.
Looks like a good broken arm, collarbone, something.
We got plenty of room to put a helicopter down here.
It's true. You got a duck in the thing taking a bath. See it?
Where is it?
In the goat's trough.
Oh, cool.
At least they found that water.
My damn kiddie pool.
Yeah, well, we bring them a fucking pool 3 times that size and they won't play in it.
The damn Jimmy's back in that Jimmy house.
She thinks that's her home.
Well, it was. Quite a few goats here now.
You're an ugly one, ain't you?
That's actually that's a prize show goat right there.
Look, all that JJ, John Jr. with his little goat, his little goatee.
Hey, will you, Cody, will you run back down there? She can't see, evidently. She was like, "Can you please come turn the lights on?" No, the bathroom light was on, and the other lights, like, you can see the door, but she can't see, like, legit. She's texting like, "Please come let me out."
What's up, Aflac?
What are you doing, Bob? Beetle on me.
This goat right here is in Percy Jackson.
Bob. Bob. What are you doing, Sam? You let me pet you before, because I fed you.
This is the one I trained how to do tricks. Hi! How are you?
Put your hand in there and work it like a puppet.
I want to fly!
That's probably what killed it. It's really not a puppet, it's a live animal.
Be free!
So Heather said,
They'll actually eat.
"I'll sit in here forever."
Take it through the rest.
Said, "I'll sit in here forever."
Hold on,
Seriously.
I'll take it back.
Look at them all. They're all like,
He's already fucking...
it'd be funny if they all just mobbed Lance.
What's up, Snowball?
Snowball's a whiny baby. What'd you do? Take a knee and some poop?
Yep. Straight up chicken stuff.
That's pretty damn funny.